All right. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the live stream of live streamingness today. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I forgot to plug in my little thing. Hang on. There we go. Ha! Now we're ready. Boom. Pro streamer right here. Oh my god, speaking of which, that reminds me, I saw a really stupid ad today for, what's his name? Dr. Disrespect. And it was showing him doing, it was an ad for a keyboard and mouse. And it was literally being advertised as, now, here is the official keyboard and mouse of Dr. Disrespect. I was like, who cares? Nobody cares. Whenever Methuin, I is a pro streamer. Y'all jealous. Y'all are so mean. Have a drink already? I just got here. Can I attach onto that guy? I guess that's yes. I just got the grapple beam late last time. It's very exciting. Now I need to figure out how to use it. Wait. Thank you, Methuin. Or no, that was Tiny. Tiny had me do the drink. Thank you, Tiny. Yeah, so honestly, I've never watched any of his stuff, so I literally know nothing about him, aside from the fact that I know he's like a huge streamer. Like, one of the, if not the biggest streamer right now. That's really all I know about him. So, yeah, it's just crazy. But, yeah, I am not particularly inclined to buy any of these products. Not that I ever really was. I'm not really in the market for a new thing. It just reminded me of that with the whole, like, pro streamer thing. Because I'm obviously a pro. Yeah, it was just... I don't know. It hit me wrong. Just felt weird. See where else we can go here. Now that I have the grapple beam, I should be able to get to a lot more places, so I'm pretty excited. He says as he jumps into the lava of death. I was here before. This is where the big bad guy dude was. Incidentally, I hope that everybody had a good weekend. I know it was... well, I don't know how it was. How was it for everyone? Was it fun, good, bad, in between? I'm just curious. I feel like this should be something that I can do something about. Someone trying to kill you and your friends? I assume that you're referring to a certain D&D game. Kill you with a locomotive. Oh, har har. Whatever. I said that it was going to be more railroady at first. I'm sorry. I was doing the best I can. Rev's being mean. I don't approve. It's not nice. Just for that, now everybody hates Warforges. Everybody. Well, Warforged, I should say, not Warforges. Either way, everybody hates Warforged. They're terrible. That's kind of worthless after I just got an energy thing. But I hope that everybody else's thing was at least somewhat okay-ish for the most part. Anybody else do anything fun? I hope my weekend was pretty okay for the most part. I got to DM for a bunch of whiners. Who are just like, we can't take out this kobold. It's too big. That's what they sound like. I kid, of course. Like you care what's popular. I mean, fair point, I guess. The only complaining was somebody saying that they didn't explore the map. I mean, okay, fine. I did that like a little bitty bit. Like barely nothing. Okay? Excuse me for being excited about making a cool map for some people that I was hoping that they would enjoy. And then they just stood in the corner the whole time. Really, though, I had an awesome time with it. And just in general, I had a pretty decent weekend as well. I don't see how I'm supposed to get up there. Oh, shoot. Wrong button. I know that there's a way for me to get back, but I don't know where it is. It is true, Mathewin does make the corners seem very awesome and quite appealing. I agree. So yes, we can feel free to blame her for all of that. For all of those happenings. Anything fun planned for the rest of the week for anyone? I know, like, for me, I just got work of various sorts. I'm still doing stuff. I'm a little bit nervous because I've got an evaluation coming up relatively soon. So I'm worried about how that's going to go. I hope that it's okay. But, I mean, you know, everybody gets nervous at evaluations, right? It's not just me, I would think. Again, I don't know, but I know for me, I'm like, craziness. So, yay, fun times. I've also been watching Tiger King, so that's fun. I've been watching that when I work out. Honestly, it's good motivation for me to work out because that show is just completely ridiculous. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I haven't really been binging much else. I've been watching what's it called, Outlander, and that was pretty good. I'm really liking that so far. It makes me so sad though, because I'd love to be able to do like a really good Scottish accent for, you know, like any character in my game, and I just know it's never going to happen because I know I can't do it. I'll get upgraded to full-on level boss with multiple mechanics and a loot drop. It could be farmable. I mean, I suppose that is just about the best thing that one might be able to achieve. So that's the way that I just had come from. Dang it. Ah. Haha! I did it! Take that, society. I could be the new Wesker. Wait, is that oh my god, what was it? Resident Evil Wesker? Is that who we're referring to? If so, I don't want to be Wesker. Oh, little fella, come back. Where you at? Dang it! I swear I can wall jump. Ha! I told you I could wall jump. Ah, oh, dang it! I didn't mean to kill it. That was not the intention. No. I don't work for Umbrella Corp. That's a lie. Ow. I am missing something very stupid and obvious, and it's gonna bug me. I don't want to go back that way. But this is just a save point, if memory serves. No, I didn't mean to kill him. Y'all see my wicked wall jump skills again. Whatever, we'll figure this out eventually. What am I supposed to do? Oh, incidentally, this is Super Metroid for anybody who is unaware. Yay! This is a SNES classic right here. I'm literally playing on the SNES Mini, which is filled with classic SNES games. I really enjoy it. I'm not good at it. Well, I'm not great at it. I'm okay at it. I'm not very good at it. But I enjoy it. Isn't that close enough? But yeah, it's a fun little game. Whatever, I'm amazing at this game. Everybody knows that I am the preeminent slow runner. All bow before my slow running prowess. Also, they're just jelly. And I can't be blamed for people just being jelly. Winnis over here thinking that he can say that I suck at this game. I don't. I'm amazing. I'm probably the best Super Metroid player that has ever been. Probably the best that ever will be. Winnis, Rev was complaining earlier about D&D. I disapprove of this. Ah, son of a biscuit. I should speedrun it. I don't speedrun, okay? I slow run. God. Seriously though, I love watching GDQ speedruns. It's absolutely incredible. It is so much fun to watch those. And I know full well that I would never be able to actually speedrun ever in my entire life. I am not nearly good enough anywhere at anything for any game. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I don't have any illusions about that. But you guys don't have to be so mean about it. I'm just saying. When is the next GDQ? I mean, how are they doing it? Is that like known at this point? I guess I gotta go back that way. Because I know for GDQ at least, I know they do AGDQ and SGDQ. I can't remember if they've added a new one recently. I mean, more than likely, they're probably not going to be running anything anytime soon regardless because of COVID. So it's not really something to worry about. But at the same time, it would be interesting to know. Oh, nice. A Final Fantasy remake run already? I mean, I guess it's not really surprising that there's already a community for it. And I imagine that you can use a lot of the same strats as people did with the original Final Fantasy VII. It's still neat to think about, though, I guess, for lack of a better term. So that's kind of cool. I was never much of an ESA person, personally. Oh, right, I need the suit for this. I need the other suit that I don't currently possess. I remember one of my there's two live streams that I really enjoyed. One of them was a full 100% Final Fantasy IX run, and another one, it was actually very recent, it happened recently-ish, which was a Chrono Trigger run. Oh man, it's just incredible to watch these things. Like, I mean, I can't believe everything that goes on in those speedruns is just mind-blowing. I also like watching Cuphead runs because, I mean, realistically, there's no reason for me to like those because I'm so bad at Cuphead. But it's still kind of cool to see somebody who really knows how to play games like that. Because it's just like, holy free holies. Like, how do you do that? You shouldn't be able to do that. That's not how the game works. Oh, that was a fail on my part. Right now, in case anyone's wondering, I'm basically wandering around trying to find places where I need to utilize the grapple effectively. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Okay, that was my bad right there. I mean, partially my bad right there. Oh well. You don't like watching video games get played well? That's what you're saying, Rev? You prefer watching video games get played badly? Is that what you're saying? Which means that's why you're here? Fine, I see how it is. No respect. All I'm saying is Dr. Disrespect has some competition now, Rev. With all this disrespect. I'm kidding, of course. I don't really care. Wave beam. I like the wave beam. It's cool. I prefer the freeze beam, personally. I know, but still. Oh, but that reminds me. Winnis, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it, but I laughed quite heartily earlier today because there was an ad that I saw. I assume it was on Reddit, of Dr. Disrespect showing off like his new keyboard and mouse thing. It was a new sponsor of his, and they were basically saying the official keyboard and mouse of Dr. Disrespect, and it just was like, really? Like, I mean, props to the guy for making a legit and frankly pretty incredible career out of playing games the way he does. But, god dang, that guy aggravates me so much. And I know, he shouldn't aggravate me as much as he does, but seriously, just... Ugh. I just don't like it. And again, I know that it's a stupid little thing that shouldn't make any difference whatsoever. But, so help me, it does. To me. Yay, missile pack. Aye! 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 You know what I like about playing games like this? Or, well, I mean, what I like about playing most games? And on top of that, doing all of the little... Dang it! Son of a bisquick! I spent a long time getting all the way over there. Thankfully, there's nothing else really for me to see. So here, we can just head back. So whatever, not dying. But I really enjoy seeing the designs that they have for the characters, for locations, all of that kind of stuff. Not to mention for when I'm talking about like TV and movies and stuff, I like seeing the how they integrate plot points in with the characters and stuff like that. Because I like to use it for my world building efforts for my RPG stuff, essentially. I find that it works reasonably well. And it's fun. You know, it's something that I'm familiar with, and, you know, it's something that I can basically use as not necessarily a callback for the players, but, I mean, certainly a lot of people are going to be familiar with a lot of the stuff that I do, and the stuff that I talk about and the things I'm referencing. So it's like, oh yeah, cool, I remember this. So like in this particular case, as far as level design is concerned, you have this very interesting idea of blocking off specific areas until a certain point is reached. You don't see this a huge amount in what's it called, in like TTRPGs, at least hopefully you don't. You see it a lot in video games though, where, you know, you need the blue key and that kind of stuff. And yeah, once you get to that point, I'm excited that I was able to do that jump. It was completely unnecessary, but I don't care. Yeah, I've been going pretty ham, like full all out on getting D&D stuff done. I'm excited too because I have fun plans for a what's it called, for a oh my god, yeah, I'm so sorry you guys, I can't think right now. My brain is fried from my work. Stuff from my D&D thing I wanted to do. Oh, I've been like watching a bunch of videos and reading a bunch of advice columns and forums and stuff, so I can try to be better, so I can do better at stuff. Had to help parents navigate Instacart. Oh, fun. You didn't really miss much, Mathewin. We were just sort of hanging, you know, chillaxing, as the kids say, because of how cool we are. The death count is 0. I will have you know. Now, the getting lost count, on the other hand, might be slightly higher. Possibly. We're not certain. Ah! Yeah, it was funny. I since you mentioned it, Nathan, I had to do something very similar for my parents yesterday or the day before, over the weekend, effectively, where I showed them how to use Zoom for meetings of various sorts. For that thing, I needed the suit. No, for this thing, I needed the suit. For both things, I needed the suit. Good night, Tiny. Be good. Listen to all the old people. They know what they're talking about. Well, sometimes. Shoot. Where do I go? I guess I have to go back up to Brinstar. That's like the only thing that makes sense, because I don't have the suit. I could have sworn that I was able to get into that other area earlier. I might have to go like all the way around though. Dang it. Rev, you're supposed to keep me on track and help me with these things. Way to fall down on the job, sir. The last 2 months have shown that nobody knows what we're talking about. I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. But still, we can pretend and hope. In the words of Mr. Potato Head, hey, I can dream, can't I? That is a very confusing way to say goodnight to somebody. Oh. I don't think I was supposed to be able to do that. Don't tell any of the speedrunners about my secret strat. It is my secret strat. Nobody's allowed to steal it. That includes all of you all watching. Nobody can steal my secret winning strat. Ha! I have this now. Ha ha! Who's laughing now? Ow. Shh! Nobody laugh! What? I said nobody laugh! So that's literally just a way for me to get back over here. There is nothing of import in that location. Good to know. Although it seems to imply that there is something important that I can do and or access. Maybe. Because for that thing I need the other doohickey and the who's it with the whatnots. It seems like the only option I have is just to go back. So we're going to do that. Y'all are so mean to me. I ain't done nothing to none of yous. I'm just the most kindest, most generous person that ever personed. And you guys just laugh at me for getting hit. It's very rude. I am going elsewhere. I'm working on it. It's a very complicated process. There are many things involved with this whole go somewhere else shtick. Oh, bugger. Such as not dropping in the lava, which I'm amazing at, I might add. Basically, I need to go left at this point. In essence, that's what my current goal revolves around. Whatever, I'm not that bad. You guys are so mean. Why is everybody so mean to me? Very rude. Well, obviously, you have to use a Samus of detection to determine whether or not gravity is active. I mean, come on. This is basic stuff. How else are you going to know that gravity is active? And short of a stone of detection... Is it just me, or am I slightly, somewhat, almost, sort of, kind of going around in circles? Don't answer that. I know where I'm going now. I'm going this way, and then I'm going that other way. Wait for it. Here we go. Ha-ha! Look at me and my genius! I need to use that as one of the voices for a character in my game. Have I been to the pirate ship yet? I'm gonna go with no? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm hungry. It's past lunchtime. Obviously, it's past lunchtime. It's past dinner time. You guys, my brain has been insanely fried, like, forever. For the last, like, forevers. To get to planet level, I go to the far right. Yeah, I know. I don't want to go planet level. I just want to go to these other, like, original locations, because I remember several places where I needed the grappling hook. So, like, this thing right here, that big empty spot, I need the grappling hook for. Oh, yeah! Alright, this is it. I want to try to not hit these guys because they're the ones who are providing light for the area. Okay, well that was nobody's fault. Dang it. What do I have to hold? Okay, I have to hold X, incidentally, you guys. I know that you were all wondering that. Go away! Uh-oh. Hmm. X-ray scope. I don't know if that's really necessary, but we'll use it anyway. Seriously though, this seems highly unnecessary. Oh well. I've got it now though, so go me, I guess. Okay, well this was not overly intelligent on my part.
Ah, wrong button. Yeah, I see you! Haha! I don't really... It doesn't... This doesn't seem like there's much of a point to that. I lost a lot of energy on it. But whatever. I'm not farming or anything. I think that's good enough. Super Metroid Stardew Valley Edition. I mean, sort of. Okay, so... I can go to that other area over yonder. I'm just saying, I would play a Stardew Valley version of Metroid. I think that would be cool. I still don't understand why it is that sometimes I can shoot through those things and sometimes I can't. It's really aggravating. Because I've run into a handful of those little dudes where you have to shoot it with a particular weapon in order to get through, but I can't do it because I'm on the other side. Ah, the wave beam does it. Okay, okay. Gotcha. I guess that makes sense. Alright, so now I should be able to go through here. If memory serves, there was a grapple thing in here. Dang it. This is giving me nightmares from my old gymnastics classes. I freaking hated doing giants. They're just the worst. All of that for an energy tank. Of course! Of course it is! Of course. Don't get me wrong, I'll take it. I mean... it is useful, especially for folks like me who are such expert gamers, you know? Oh, shoot. How do I get back? There we go. Whee! I was on an elevator! Whee!
They see me rolling. They hating. I know they're all thinking I'm so white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. We all know this. We all know I am king of the slow runners. Whatever, Rev. You take your X-ray beam and marry it. Something. Take drinks. I have 3 drinks I have to take. Hang on 1 second. Wait. Oh, 4 drinks. That's so many drinks. Oh, and the desk. Let's see here. Oh, here you go. This is my mask. So, I got really lucky in that we had masks handy, and now there's an order for us to whenever we go out in public, we have to wear masks. So luckily, we had a few available at the house. So hooray! Yeah, and I'm ending up reusing them because honestly, it's not that big of a deal to reuse. You can spray them down with a cleaner and you'll be okay at least. But it still sucks. So, there you go. That sits on my desk. Yeah, basically some COVID gaming. Well, I mean, that's what this has been for weeks now. All of our gaming is COVID gaming. And incidentally, I honestly, I kind of wish that I didn't have the ability to work from home. I know, it makes me sound horrible, but I really feel that because I would love to be able to get some gaming done. Like, I have not been able to game for fun in what feels like forever. Like, it really, really does. It feels like it has been so long since I've just been able to play something for the sake of playing a fun game type of thing. So this is a little bit confusing. We have to try and see what it is. Animal Crossing obsession. I mean, everybody's talking about Animal Crossing. I unfortunately don't have a copy. So yeah, I can't play that. I legitimately don't know how else I could potentially get down to that other area. So you guys probably see on the map here, there is this grayed out area below me. The problem is that typically, at least, that means that I need to, like, basically dig myself down. But I don't see any breakable bricks. It's accessed from another area? Go figure. Well, good to know. So the small human does have it. Yes. She's got it, I just don't play it. Personally. But yeah, it's it has become somewhat of an obsession within the house here, but not for me personally, because again, I just and like I said, it kind of sucks because again, it's a weird thing where I envy the freedom of not having to work from home, but at the same time I realized that it means I wouldn't be getting any money. So like I wouldn't mind having, you know, a week or two off so that I could just sit around and play video games. But at the same time I also know that it would be horrible for me personally because I wouldn't be able to get money. And that would be even worse. Alright, so there's the ship. Now, I know a lot of this stuff I should be able to access now, since I've got the grapple beam. So I think there's some more stuff that I'll be able to do now. Is this where I want to be? This should work. I'll be able to get there. It's a little bit roundabout, but it's okay. Can I take a day of vacation? Oh, this is for when I beat all of the main bad guys. That's what that is. So, that doesn't help me. I mean, the place where I work is kind of weird like that, because I mean most of you guys know I work in academia, so it's a little bit odd because there's often this sort of view with regard to work as you basically work when you need to, and so long as the work is done, it is relatively uncommon for people to care about exactly what you're doing, when you're doing it, how it's getting done, all that kind of stuff. Which I'm a fan of personally. I think it's a good way to run pretty much anything. But my problem is that, I mean, we've got all of these various grant deadlines and stuff that we have to meet. So I have to do a bunch of stuff, unfortunately. Like we've got a bunch of reports and, you know, just various adult things like that I have to deal with. That said, I don't think that folks would necessarily be opposed to having a vacation day or two or something like that, but primarily for me, I'm just kind of like, I don't 100% feel it's necessary, effectively. Yep. So I should be getting another suit relatively soon. Well, since I'm down here, may as well see what all is down here. Evil fish! Foul demon fish. And part of my thing too is that like the group within the group within the environment where I work is like super small. So we operate relatively autonomously. I mean, that's the case across most of academia. But yeah, it's one of those weird things that just takes time getting used to. And again, it's a bit odd because it's like nobody really cares that much. So it's not a huge, god dang it. It's not a huge deal, but still. Small meat bags copy of Animal Crossing. Oh, jeez. You're terrible. Does that mean that Tiny Human now has to change her name to Tiny Meatbag? Because if so, I'm a fan.
interesting that I can grapple that guy, but I can't freeze it. But hey, whatevs. She trademarked Tiny Human. I mean, that doesn't mean she can't rebrand. You know, there's always room for rebranding. I mean, you know, you always got to focus on the, you know, what's new, what's different, all that good stuff. WTAF. Weird. It's not letting me save for some reason. I assume it's because there's still some bad guys in here somewhere. Dang it. Ah! Like, I can't tell if these are just random spawns or if this is like a thing. As politely has to refrain from using that term. In the spirit of harmony, I did. It is true. That is an accurate statement. And I know I appreciated it. I imagine that everyone else did as well. I do have to follow up with folks about how they enjoyed the D&D game, though. It's weird. Can't save. Turn the power back on. What the fudge? Completely forgot about that. So, incidentally, this is a game that I played many years ago. I didn't play it when it first came out, but I did have it on my SNES when I had like a real SNES. So it's kind of an interesting thing because I vaguely remember some of the stuff that I can and need to do, but not much of it. So, yeah. It's definitely been a fun experience for me to sort of reminisce and go back and try and remember all the different stuff. How to get things done. Ow. I don't like the fact that it was a giant eyeball, because that makes me feel like there's a boss. Told you. Dang it.
I'm sure that I'm not doing this nearly as efficiently as I could be. But I know hitting the bosses with missiles always tends to make things go faster. But this seems at least okay-ish. Thankfully, I have a decent amount of health. Oh, sweet. Did it. Go me. Drink and a dance. Oh man, this is like so many things. Cause also I win and we dance. Oh man, I missed all the stuff. No. Dang it. See, because I was here entertaining all of you, I sacrificed my potential ability to obtain the healing salves. Hey look! It's Rev! Hi Rev! Look at Rev waddling around. So cute. Map data, sweet. Not a whole lot of map here. Alright, well, I'm just about done anyway. This is perfect timing, too, because now I can access that save point. Whatever, I get to say winning all the time. I'm basically Charlie Sheen. Except much cooler. Charlie Sheen wishes he was half of what I am. But no, not really. We all know that he's... What did he say? Like the... Something about Mars. Like the people are from Mars, or he's like a partier of Mars. I don't remember what that guy, he's something else. Can you believe that his brother is Emilio Estevez? When I first learned that, it just boggled my mind. Like completely and utterly boggled. I need to get a new suit for that one. Tiny Tuckin' Tiny Human? Alright, well that's perfect timing because I gotta get going. Because I just got to the save point that works now. So hooray! Alright, you all take care. Goodbye, Corner Elf. Alright, you guys, take care, be safe. Try not to go anywhere if you can avoid it. I will be back on Saturday again with Jedi Fallen Order. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that whenever it comes. But yeah, have good weeks. All in all, I hope. Do something fun or try to. Read a book or something. Play some games. You know, good stuff like that. But y'all take care of yourselves regardless. Hope that everything goes well and that you're all good. But bye-bye, and I will see you on Saturday.